Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, New Me by Hannah. I am so happy you're back with me today. I hope you've had an amazing week. In today's video, I want to address a topic that probably puts fear and anxiety into women all over the world, including myself. So I want to address what it means to hit the wall, or the danger zone as other people know it. Why women think that they're hitting the wall, and potentially what you can do about it as well. Before we get into the video, as ever, you know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get future updates. And also, if you do enjoy the video, just give it a thumbs up and let's just get right into it. For me, hitting the wall is literally the most ridiculous concept ever. But I think the majority of women probably do recognize this as an actual thing, and it can be quite scary. So for those of you who don't know, hitting the wall basically means when you start to become or feel that you're becoming less physically attractive, maybe you're reaching the kind of end of what you perceive to be the fertility window. So you think you're running out of time to have kids, and you're basically seeing yourself that you're less valuable, or it's ridiculous, or less just appealing overall to a potential partner. Hitting the wall is known to be happening to women from mid-20s, which is ridiculous, right through to kind of mid-30s, early 40s, and it, quite frankly, scares the life out of me, because it's kind of telling you that it's the end of you. It's the end of your kind of role as a young, beautiful woman, which is stupid. Really, really stupid. Now, there's a few reasons I believe this happens. One, maybe because women are being a bit more career focused right now. We are starting to get to an older age before considering having a baby, which I fully understand. And I mean, you kind of lose track about what age you are, and your focus has always been on getting to where you want to be in your career, and then all of a sudden you think, oh, I ran out of time for everything else. Mentally, that's what you say to yourself. Hitting the wall for me means that maybe you are starting to think less of yourself for a specific reason. Maybe you are starting to lose sight of what's important to you, or what your focus is in life. So maybe you've actually achieved your one major goal, and then you suddenly think, oh, okay, what else do I do now? Like, what else? What's my value in life? It's so simple. It's so stupid. I think it's ridiculous in today's society that, yes, okay, everybody's getting older. Every man and woman are going to get wrinkles. Your face is not going to look like it did 10 years ago. It is just a fact of life. It's just how you, A, perceive that, and what you're telling yourself in your head, so your mindset, and B, what are you going to do about it? If you suddenly think, oh, my body's not looking as good or as tight as it used to do a year ago, there's things you can do to change that. Get yourself in the gym, or get yourself out for a nice walk, make you feel better. I definitely believe the majority of hitting the wall is to do with your own mindset and how you perceive yourself. So if you are getting to this point in your life where you think you're either approaching the so-called wall, or you think you've already hit it, you need to sit down and think to yourself, what's working for me? What's going right in my life? What's going well in my life so far? And then you need to think what's not going well, what's not quite going right. You need to think a little bit outside reality. You need to think, what would I like? How can I change this? What can I do to achieve the outcome that I want? And you just have to think to yourself, if I could have anything right now, what would I have? What would my life be in a few years if I could have absolutely anything. Once you've done this, you need to then absolutely put yourself first. Make yourself a priority, and you have to just make peace with what so far hasn't worked for you. So, if you are of an age where you have no children yet, and maybe you are approaching, a stage where you're like, oh God, I've got to knuckle down and get to it fairly fast, then you just have to make peace with the fact that you don't have children yet. If children are a big thing for you and you don't have them yet, then think, what could you do in the next few years to put yourself in a better position? Now, this brings me on to another point. Because you think you're hitting a wall, most women then think they just need to settle. So women, including myself, sometimes in the past have considered, do I need to just be here to get what I want sooner? And it's such a stupid way to think of things. I mean, yes, okay, as a woman, I understand we only have so long to bear children. I understand that. However, it doesn't mean you can literally go to your last partner and say, I want a child now, can we get back together? You left your partner for a reason, so there is no point going backwards. So if a child is important to you, then you need to find or be open to, not even look for, like just be open to somebody coming into your life to make that a possibility. There is always ways of doing things. If you are absolutely to the end of your fertility window, there are always alternative options, but please don't settle. You have so much more worth to yourself than just to settle because you perceive that you are about to hit the wall. So my kind of takeaway points from this subject, really, because it is something that bothers me, because I feel that women in general, we have so many stereotypes and social media influences, and of course you're going to be envious of your friends who have what you want and you don't have it. But easier said than done, I know, and I'm working through it myself because there is some stuff in my life that I wish I had right now, which I don't. But it is all mindset. It is all to do with what's going on up here. Think about where you are in your life. Think about stuff that you are happy with and stuff that you're not happy with. If the stuff that you're not happy with, firstly, just let it go. You can't change it now. What's happened in the past is the past. So let that go and think to yourself, how now can I make it happen in the next few years? You can't let it be a burden. If you're worried about your looks, then work on yourself. Like, get fit if that's a thing. Eat more healthily. Put face creams on. Do whatever you can to make yourself feel happier. It's really hard right now, but it is so important to do this. So focus on yourself. Don't have any outside interference. If somebody's telling you that you're too old or you're not good enough, not pretty enough, it is noise and it needs to be cancelled out. So think about you, what you want, put your, dreams out there and make it a reality. So hitting the wall / danger zone, don't pay any attention to it because it's not worth it. I hope you've got something from this video. It is certainly a topic that I'm quite passionate about. Don't forget to pop me a comment in the box below. Tell me what stage in life you're at, what is going right for you, and what you absolutely feel like you want right now, because I feel like women in general, we're probably majority after the same things. So I'll be really interested to read those. And as ever, I will see you in the next video.